of the year for most voters.
His body of work as a rookie is too impressive to ignore. If the vote was held today, I think he'd run away with the award.
Oh, big shot makers really stand out this time of year, don't they, Chris? Is clutch play something that can be taught, or do you have to be born with it?
Well, you know, Kevin, I think both things are true. I think some guys are born with it, meaning born with the mentality. And other guys, I think it has to come along with practice, come along with muscle memory, come along with getting better. And sometimes when that confidence comes on the practice field, you become clutch.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Dinwiddie against Giannis. Dinwiddie passes to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Over Villanueva. Kept alive. Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Middleton, the pass to Villanueva. Shoots over Beal. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Harrell. Kicks to Beal. Back to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss it.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Harrell the pass to Hachimura. He kicks it to Beal. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And look, Beal can't be stopped. Once he gets a little wiggle room, he pulls without hesitation.
Holiday the pass to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Pass to Villanueva. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Villanueva's got 7 points in the game. There's been a major announcement regarding MP. He's going to grace the cover of NBA 2K23. Wow.
What a cool moment for him as a player, though. You know, when you look at all the cover athletes 2K has had, this puts him in some rare company.
We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. And there's the pass to Villanueva. Middleton on the wing. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. To the right side. A shake. Nifty move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage wins.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Daniel Gafford comes in for Harrell. And it's Bryant in for Avdia. Powell against Beal. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Villanueva. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Wizards with the lead. Now here is Hachimura. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the rebound goes to Villanueva. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. With the drive, and Villanueva with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Beal up top, defended by DiVincenzo. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Connaughton passes to Villanueva. Passes it to Powell. Beal against Villanueva. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Villanueva's got 13. Here's Beal. Misses off the right iron. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break. Well, continuity is such an advantage, and that is something that Giannis has.
I'm seeing it go right now. Really well.
And he's clearly a capable decision maker with the ball in his hands.
And his length, not just an asset finishing, but also finding angles to set up his teammates.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Dwight Powell, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with B. And it's Nora in at the 4. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Bulls was tremendous. He had 30 points, and he did a great job of letting the game come to him, connecting on a number of his shots. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Driving inside. Villanueva with the buckets. Villanueva's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving strongly.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. Carroll is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Poke loose. Villanueva with it. Now Avdia defending. And Middleton kicks to Villanueva. Pass to Middleton. Giannis against Kuzma. Here's Villanueva, and it's good for 2. Villanueva's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Dinwiddie against Middleton. Dinwiddie passes to Beal. Over Holiday. Beal can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. You know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive player's game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing the ball to defenders. It's about time.
Villanueva with the buckets.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
To stop the run, some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
This is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Powell, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Wizards. Ryan's checked in. Here's Beal. 9 points in the game so far. Over Villanueva. Beal can't get it to go.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
And again it will drop another night there from Villanueva. 25 points for B.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Beal gets a wide open look. Not 3 off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Here's Powell. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Bucks lead by 20.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Here's Beal. The Wizards with another miss.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Middleton looking it over. Inside, Villanueva. And Villanueva with a stuff.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate. Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high-percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
A different look from Milwaukee. Wara checked in, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. Then for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Hachimura in for Dinwiddie. And he comes up with the deuce. Beal's got 11.
And how about finally being able to put an end to that 16-0 run by the Bucks?
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Hachimura kicks to Beal. Washington gets it back and a new 14. The shot's good from Bryant.
Well, not the most explosive athlete. Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
Here's Villanueva. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's 29 points for B.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's good.
Far from just an outside score. Bill also has the skills needed to capitalize close to the basket.
Pass to Villanueva. And Villanueva with the stuff.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Wizards trail by 20. Beal deciding where to go with it. Shoots from the line. Not enough on that one as it misses. Now Villanueva. Here's Connaughton. Can't connect. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Do it again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with B, and it's Portis in at the center. Here's Beal. A rebound by the Bucks. To the inside. Here's Villanueva, and Villanueva with the stuff.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Just a fantastic look.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And that one's good. Hachimura.
A defender mixes it up with Hachimura, but Rui's physicality gets him through.
The pass to Villanueva. Lets it go with the three. They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Portis.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris. But of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, you see what those guys can do. Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action. Very precarious their team.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Washington, Harrell, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Hachimura. Here's Villanueva. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
Find the lane. One shot.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Dinwiddie passes to Avdia. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's the break. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Villanueva's got 38 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Milwaukee.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the added muscle of Bill coming into play there. I mean, he's just shrugging off the contact and getting it done.
And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct, greater security, and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin. We're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain. They're not as punching bags.
Here's Villanueva. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Wizards trail by 21. Count that bucket.
If you back off of Bill, he'll school you. And he's straight up with his pull-up. You better be in his grill at all times.
Bertans against Antetokounmpo. Lets the three fly. A second chance effort. And Portis finishes inside. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Bucks leading by 21. Passes to Villanueva. And Villanueva with the stuff.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Here's Dinwiddie. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Villanueva. No good, shot missing. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for B.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against Holiday. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Villanueva. The feed now to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Villanueva. Fires from deep. Misses. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.